No campo restaurant. Juste comme en Amérique, bon medru kajboker. If vous n'avez, Sektakishin, I'm just gonna take a nice tour and show it to everybody. Maybe you can open one in Albania too, man. Edhe vunari se këta njerëz, këta bojnë që thot kjo ishte në Bibel. Gjithë qa me drum, për shnes artstekaj, se ti e ke ba me drum, këta ka kanë prej aty në që ecin e bojnë që thot Bibla. Gjithë qa me drum, ashtë të kollaj në fakt me e pa. Ka ti dytë, sa që të su se sa bukër. Shife. Jam këtu të gjallogja New York, si gjithmonë, personit i pëlqejnë gjonat me drum, edhe që sa bukër kanë ba. U knaqa deri të ashtu prediku me këtë person. Sa bukër. Që sa bukër më shtej. Me lëkurë. Tash jashtë ishte, bët bile po dalë edhe jashtë. Sheve Azteka, sheve marketin. Niko. Pa mulli me jëti. Okej, sa bukër. Okej, sa bukër ka ba me drum. Si sa bukër këta. Question, is that a part from the Bible, Amos?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I never seen it or never heard it, but I love what you guys did here.
It's not quite done yet.
Okay.
We're still trying to finish it.
You know what, man? Nothing more relaxing than the wood. This is so healing.
Well, we started back in 1972 with a man and his wife
Okay.
who he loved Jesus.
Okay.
He got married. He went through a lot of stuff in his life.
Okay.
And he met her, he had a couple divorces, and he met this girl in California. She was an atheist when he first met her. They fell in love. He went back to Chattanooga, Tennessee to make things right with things that he had in his conscience and he would work out things, you know. And so he started having Bible studies.
Okay.
And these young people would just come to the house all the time because he just loved people, you know? Probably like you. I feel like people love you too. But anyway,
I love people, man.
so they one day they said to him, says, "Can we just move in with you?"
Okay.
It's like, sure. So his wife quit her job and says, "What are we gonna do now?" It's like, he was a college professor. I mean, no, he was in high school at the time, and I think he quit his job. So she worked at a restaurant, and she was always getting in trouble for talking about Jesus all the time. Anyway, she said, "Let's open up our own. We'll open up our own restaurant. I can talk about Jesus all I want."
Getting in trouble talking about
Yeah.
Jesus. I go through that a lot with my Catholics, man.
So when they'd go to church, but they're just coming right out of the hippie movement into the Jesus movement, you know.
Okay. Hippie
And-
movie.
And it was the Jesus movement of the 70s, and people were starting living in community and things like that. But anyway, they just didn't fit in with the really nice people with the ties. And
I
everything,
see.
And the school, and people were like, "These guys."
Oh, I see what
And
you
they bring
mean.
in like hippies that just
Yeah,
came
yeah.
off the street and trying to straighten out their life.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They didn't want these people in the church, you know what I mean? Like,
Wow, what a
so,
story.
so one day they went to church and said closed today because of the Super Bowl. I said, what? That's ridiculous. So they just said, forget it. We're not going to church anymore.
Wow.
So they just started having Bible studies at home. And one day they were looking at the Bible and it says Acts 2 and 4. It says, all those who believed, they were together. And they shared all things in common. So, wow, that's what we're doing. So it just kind of blew up from there. We started there and went to France, and now we're all over the place. All over the world.
So they opened their own place. Nobody can say nothing here. I went through stuff like that. When you said get in trouble talking about Jesus, the reason I started laughing, you know how God says your own people will not value, the outsiders will, or your own people will crucify by the outsiders. When I preached to Serbs, which they used to be our enemies, they love Christ. When I preached to Albanian Catholics, my people, oh, he lost his mind. All he talks about Jesus all day long and hangs out with homeless. They mock me worse than Muslims that we have in Dearborn. So I know what you mean when you say talking about Jesus and getting in trouble. And I came to a point like that, man. I came to a point, I'm like, you know what, maybe I should have my own parking lot or something. So when I talked to her, hey, you don't like Christ? Outside. Trespassing here.
We need a community in Albania.
True.
Do we have one there? Is it?
Actually, there is groups from the States that are working pretty good. And I thank God for that.
Yeah, we like to.
I'm
Like to
gonna,
have our life everywhere.
we have to, man, because the boat, it's about to take off and the rain is coming.
Yeah.
So
We're
sometimes,
trying to build the ark.
yeah. I even tell Christians, man, and I say it in a good way, because some of them are, I'm like, each minute we don't preach, the devil's killing us all. I'm gonna finish up my video and go outside and come back in when I'm done with the drink. But may Jesus bless this place and use this place to heal people, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes God will use a place like this more than churches. These churches, yeah, don't bring homeless people here. Okay, then. I love it. I love it. So nice. I'm going to take this outside now. And thanks for the story. I love it.
Hey, take this with you so you can remember. Come tonight if you want.
Oh, this is the safest place in the United States to walk in. Thank you. I'll be outside. Passa a historie bokor. Shiva Kavani. I love Jesus. He's good.